Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Affigal Southern Kitchen. I'm Sheila. Today we are going to make syrup. I've had a request for homemade Affigal Safe pancakes and syrup, and the pancake recipe's already on there. The funnel cakes from the state fair, that's the recipe that I use to make those, is my pancake recipe, and that's Affigal Safe. And so today we are going to make the Affigal syrup. So let's get at it. I'm excited to see how it turns out. I know that chocolate fudge was a real hit with my family, so maybe this syrup will be too. Since my son can't use any other water now but this Deer Park, that's the only one that doesn't seem to give him a reaction, we'll be using that. So you take a cup of that Deer Park, and that helps him, be able to eat all this stuff because we can't use tap water. Okay, so you put your cup of water in there, and then we're going to be doing a cup of the monk fruit. It said use the dark, but I haven't been able to find the dark where we live, so this is just a cup of the monk fruit, and you put that in your pan, and then you put in a tablespoon of grandma's molasses, which is what you would make brown sugar out of, and you can use it. It is Affigal friendly, so we put that down in here. Okay, and then we do a tablespoon of maple flavoring. Most of the time these type of spices are good anyway, so you put that in there, or they're safe, let's put it that way. It's a tablespoon. And then I've got these cute little gadgets. That's a pinch, a tad, and a dash. I love these little things. And it's a pinch of salt. I don't know how much that would be if you measured it out, because I just use these little things. They come with my measuring spoons. I just think they're adorable. Okay, right now, then you're going to be putting in, but not until this is heated, you'll be, how you pronounce that? Anthem or Exum gum, and it is Affigal Safe. It does thicken things up, so I'm going to be trying to use that on some stuff and see how that works. Might be a lot easier to use that. Okay, so we're going to be putting in that, but this has to come to a little simmer and simmer for 5 minutes. All right, we're going to move that over to the stove. We want to bring that to on medium heat to a gentle boil, and then we're going to let it simmer for about 5 minutes. It smells like maple syrup. It's amazing that you can make this. So a lot of the stuff that's Affigal Safe is just really basically things that we are so used to buying because they are convenient. Like, buying a jar of maple syrup or a jar of mayonnaise or a tub of butter. All that stuff is just so easy, just and convenient to go get. Where people like my grandmother and her mother, all this stuff had to be made from hand. Or from scratch, I should say. So we're going to let this come to a boil, and then we're going to simmer it for 5 minutes. We have let it simmer now for about 5 minutes, and it says to take it off of that burner. And that Exagum or whatever that kind of wording is right there, put that in, and that is 1/4 of a teaspoon, and it says to sprinkle that across the top, just very gently. Said don't clump it up, just sprinkle it across the top. This is what's going to thicken it as it is cooling. And it says to whisk vigorously so that it doesn't thicken or clump up. All right. And until all of that is dissolved and smooth, and it looks like it's dissolving, and then it says to let the syrup cool at room temperature, and that it will thicken as it's cooling. So we'll let it cool good. I think all of that gum paste is dissolved now. That looks really good. I don't know if you can see that, but this would be something really easy, it seems like, to make, especially like if you were diabetic and Afical at the same time. My goodness, that would be hard. Afical itself is just hard, but to be a diabetic at the same time would be awful. So, but that's about like what my son is, because he can't have any kind of sugars. So that's why we're using the monk fruit. That's the one that we have found that doesn't have an aftertaste. And so far I've been able to make anything that calls for sugar. I've been able to use the monk fruit for that. All right, we're just going to set this off to the side now and let it cool. We'll see what it looks like in a little bit. We're going to give it a little try. It's not completely cooled, but it does seem a little thin. Maybe it'll thicken up a little bit later, but it does look like and smell like syrup. So let's give it a try. Let's see. I don't know if I should add a little more of this or not. Let's see. Give it a little taste. Oh my goodness. That is delicious. Yes, that tastes just like maple syrup. I'm used to it being a little thicker, but that tastes like real maple syrup. You know, real maple syrup's a little thin, but that tastes just like that. So you've got to give this a try. This was really good. I think I'm just going to leave it that thin because that is just like real maple syrup. I'm going to put it over in a jar and put a lid on it, and that way it'll be able to thicken up. It says the longer it sits. I'm not going to add any more of that because I think this tastes just like real maple syrup right out of the tree. Oh my goodness, this is so good. So there you go. We now have Afical friendly pancakes when we have Afical friendly syrup, and that is perfect. So let's give this a try. Okay, bye-bye.